Welcome back. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm your host, Shannon Register, and every week we bring you news and information you can use on your next real estate transaction. If you've got a real estate question, give us a call, 281-882-8088, and we'll be happy to answer your real estate questions every Sunday between 11 and noon here on KTRH. We have got a lot going on today because we're out at the 13th annual Spring Home and Garden Show at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott. And if you are looking for ideas for your home, this is the perfect place to be. But this segment, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to talk about some things specifically for the kitchen. We're going to talk to culinary expert Molly Fowler. She has the website, thediningdiva.com, and has a lot of great information on her website. We're going to talk about a couple of the really yummy recipes that are on your site, Molly, that I want to try, that I think are great.
Good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Shannon.
So here at the show, you've actually been cooking, right?
Indeed, and it's so much fun out here. I hope everybody will stop by and join me.
So what are you cooking on?
I am actually outside in the Cunningham Gas Products cooking stage, and I'm cooking on a Fire Magic grill, which is the uber go fast, really way special kind of grill, and tons of fun. I'm doing a couple of different sessions, alternating some recipes. One is kind of an Italian flair, so we're doing actually a grilled Caesar salad, which is delicious, grilling the romaine, quite fun.
Wow.
And then we're finishing that with a little spicy sausage calzone, so we're just putting our pizza out on the grill. So
very good.
Yeah, lots of fun. And then the next one, I'm doing some marinated sirloin soft tacos and some grilled shrimp.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah, something for everybody.
Love grilled shrimp.
Oh, good.
That recipe you have on your website for shrimp stuffed filet mignon. That sounds good.
That's everything that Texans love, right?
And I know right now you guys y'all are going, wow, it's almost lunchtime. This is making me hungry, because all of her recipes sound really great. You can catch her online at thediningdiva.com. And you got some books out there. I know you're a book author. Tell me about your book.
I do. I have a cookbook that's now on as an ebook. It's through Kindle on Amazon, and it's called Menus for Entertaining. And it's a great book, if I do say so myself, because from what my friends have always told me, they never know what to go with what with a menu. So it is put together in menu fashion. Everything that's designed to work together, the flavors, textures, colors, all of that. And not only do I give you recipes that were tested by lots of testers, but I give you a timeline. So it debunks all the mysteries of how to make everything come out at the same time.
Very good.
And also provide you a shopping list for the entire menu. So you can go to the grocery store. It's arranged in grocery store department fashion, so you don't have to backtrack.
That's the kind of cookbook I need.
If it just had the one who went and did the shopping and came home and did the cooking, it'd be perfect.
Yes. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about, there's a part on your website, Analyze the Price of Convenience. Tell me about that, because that really caught my attention.
Well, you see so many times we walk into the grocery store, and now in the produce departments, oh my gosh, there's so many.
Lettuce in the bag, pre-cut.
Lettuce in the bag, onions already pre-chopped, all the celery, that type of thing. To me, if you're trying to extend your budget, do not look at those things. Keep on going, because it's not that hard to chop it up. You really are spending a lot of money for someone to have done that job for you.
Yeah.
But then by the other hand, if it's a case of I don't have time except to just go, and it is a real convenience. Yeah. I would much rather you do that and cook a meal at home than run by, grab fast food, and eat out. I'm a firm believer that the world revolves around the dining room table, and you need to gather the people that you love and hold them close and nurture their bodies and look them eyeball to eyeball and have those great conversations that you only can do around the dinner table. So I think cooking at home, whatever it takes to make you do that is primo.
What are some of the new features and appliances that you're seeing that are really nice? So if someone's thinking about renovating their kitchen, doing some remodeling, what should they look for that's really cool right now?
I think number one, you have to think where you are in life. If you've got a bunch of small children, if you are retiring, if you have aging parents that might be living with you, those types of things. I think you really have to assess where you are first and foremost. So many many wonderful things now. They have steam ovens. So if you're really trying to go for that healthier lifestyle, you can get ovens that just do the steam cooking, and they're fabulous. It doesn't just taste like boiled meat. And there's wonderful drop-in appliances onto your counter. So you can have a steamer, you can have a fryer, you can have all these things that you can add and supplement to what you're doing in your kitchen. So lots and lots of choices out there. And microwaves that are cabinet level, under counter level, dishwasher drawers, which are so handy. Just so many things, but I think you really have to kind of see what works with your lifestyle, what you're going to be doing, what's important, and where you are to start making some of those choices. Like right now they have the refrigerators that have these wonderful little kind of snack drawers, perfect for kids. So instead of having everybody opening and closing the refrigerator door, they just have their section where they can go. Lots of neat things.
All right, let's talk about kitchen gadgets, because I have drawers full of kitchen gadgets that I haven't used in years. I buy them and I don't use them. It's great to have special little tools, but I have found that I have like one knife that I use for everything. I don't use all those little gadgety things. How do you feel about kitchen gadgets?
Well, truthfully, I am the queen of gadgets. and my husband said I'm on a mission to die the woman with the most kitchen gadgets. And of course, I've said if I go and one comes out on the day that I go, throw it in the box. I'm taking it with me. Don't want to be left without it. But I think it's so easy to get caught up in some of the things that are really kind of
not
ridiculous.
Necessary.
Not necessary.
Yeah, I've looked at wedding registries and I'm going, there's no way this girl's going to use half this stuff on this kitchen registry.
or you get it and then you don't even know what to do with it after you get it home.
It takes up a lot of space to have all that stuff.
It does. But I think so many of the things, as long as it's not a one-trick pony, if you can make it do other things, the like a microplane zester that you use to take the lemon peel off of a lemon.
Yeah.
Awesome tool. But that same tool can be used to grate fresh nutmeg. You can grate a quick clove of garlic. You can shave hard cheeses. So it's a multi-purpose tool.
Right.
And that is one absolutely that I could not live without in my kitchen. Have to have one. And they do get dull over time. So even though you bought one 5 years ago, you may need to pitch it and spring for another $15 and get a new one.
Right.
Yeah. But I think you need to just make sure that it's something that can multitask, and then it makes it worthwhile.
And what do you think about kitchen knives? A lot of us have kitchen knives. We've had the same knives for a long time. They get dull, and you don't really realize how dull they are until it's like, wow, what happened?
Wouldn't cut butter on a hot day. Exactly. I think one of the biggest mistakes people make in purchasing their knives is that they feel the need to buy a big knife set, and there's something that we feel is
only a few you really need all the time.
There are only a few that you really need, and I think whoever is doing the cooking should have their own knife. So the knife that you might choose that really feels best for you and the one that you're most comfortable with may not be the same knife that your husband would be comfortable with in the kitchen.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
so everybody, you need to test them out. You need to feel them, and with regard to sharpening, you probably should have them professionally sharpened once a year.
So where would you go to get them sharpened?
What
do you recommend?
Even like at Central Market, they'll do sharpening.
Okay.
Right, but you can take them. Right off the top of my head, because I have a friend who does mine, so I don't have an immediate go-to source. But
take them and have it done professionally.
Have it professionally done, and then use that steel, the sharpening steel. Get in a routine right after you've washed your knives and before you put them away. Pass them across the steel. That realigns that edge and keeps it really nice and sharp and straight. So the edge will last a lot longer for you.
Okay, real quickly, West Texas chili. What makes it different than other chilies?
Well, number one, it does not have beans.
No beans. Okay.
No respectable Texan would put beans in their chili. But it really has all the really great. I roast the chilies and put them in there. It's a labor of love, but the taste reflects it. Yes, it's delicious.
Like quick chili. Okay, all right. Tell me about perfect pizza dough and makes it so perfect.
The perfect pizza dough is that it's just so darn easy. Pizza dough, there's really no magic to it. It's just it's a little bit of yeast, a little bit of water, generous amount of salt so that it has a really nice flavor to it, and a little bit of olive oil that gives it a really nice texture. It's so easy. I use all-purpose flour. I don't have to use anything special. That's what, in fact, I'm using on my spicy sausage calzone that I'm cooking out here.
Very good. I love it. You know, one thing that we didn't talk about was the fact that outdoor spaces are so popular here in Texas.
Absolutely.
And I know you talked about having the outdoor grill, but really that outdoor space is a living space for so many families. You know, when they buy a house, they buy that as part of their living space to live outdoors of the house, and they need a grill. They may have a fireplace and other things. Real quickly on the appliances for outside, what do you recommend when people are putting in outdoor kitchens to have? What do you recommend as far as appliances? Because I know a lot of them don't withstand the Texas heat very well.
Right. I think a lot. Number one, you need to have a professional help you plan that space, where it's located. How, you know, if you only have one space in your yard that's going to work for your outdoor kitchen, and it gets strong westward exposure, you know, then I would not be putting in the under counter refrigerator, because you're just going to fight with it all summer long. So I think, you know, you need a professional to assist you with those choices. And again, you know, how far is your outdoor space from your kitchen? Is it impractical to make a run to get ice and that type of thing?
Right.
Do you need a refrigerator? Do you need an ice maker there? So I think you need to just see where it fits within your within your real space. And again, anything is possible with enough money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can insulate, you can make a lot of things more, but you know, you have to weigh the alternatives. Are you going to use it that much? You know, for me, in thinking about outdoor spaces, the main thing that I'm concerned about is making it pleasant enough of a temperature to make me want to be out there.
Yeah.
And so I want it to. I don't want. I want the fans. I don't want bugs, misters. They have the outdoor.
Misters make your chips not crispy, though.
They do, and for those of us who are into our chips and margaritas, we really don't like that.
That's right.
But the outdoor air conditioners. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do to make the outdoor space more comfortable, and we'll encourage you to stay out there.
All right, well, we're having a lot of fun, a lot to talk about here at the 13th Annual Spring Home and Garden Show. Thanks so much, Molly Fowler, for coming on. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back here on Houston Real Estate Radio. If you missed any of today's show, go to HoustonRealEstateRadio.com.
People often find themselves in need of storage and moving, but don't want the hassle and stress. Sound familiar? Well, at Zippy Shell, we make storage and moving easy. Zippy Shell will deliver a storage container to your home or business. You load it at your leisure, and we'll take it to one of our safe, convenient storage facilities. Or ship it to your final destination. We treat your stuff like it's our stuff, because we understand you're not just giving us your belongings, you're giving us your trust. Zippy Shell. Storage and moving that makes life simple.